Om Ajnanatimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chaksurun Militam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Sayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadandigam Aradhanastranandandai Vridam Yache Puna Puna Srimad Rupa Padam Bhujo Dulisyam Janma Janmani Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Vasari Gaur Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Is everything set? So tonight we're going to go to Vrindavan. Without ticket, no reservation, and no security check. So we want Hindi or we want English? English, okay. So first step to get to Vrindavan is get mercy of Guru and Vaishnava. We know in Bhagavad Gita, Thakurji by his own lotus mouth is told, Tadvidi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadekshadite jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshana. To learn the truth, you must approach the wise and bona fide spiritual master. And then what do? You just touch his feet and go home. No. Pariprasnena. First thing is to ask questions. We approach the spiritual master to ask questions. Just like I have a very dear friend who's the servant of Madan Mohan temple in Vrindavan, Sanatan Dev Kishore Goswami. And one time he took me to see the original Madan Mohan who's in Karoli. And we were sitting on the bus and some young boys were there in front. And he was asking them why they had come to Vrindavan. So we came to see our Guru Maharaj. And what did he do? Well, he patted me on the head, he gave me some sweets. He said, sweets you can buy from a sweet shop. You didn't ask any question? Purpose of coming to see the Guru is to get out of ignorance, to ask questions. Pariprasnena, you have to ask questions. Not we just get a little pat on the head, get some laddu, and bas, kaam ho gaya. No, we have to ask questions. And not only ask questions, pariprasnena, then second Krishna says, sevaya, we must serve the spiritual master. Then the circuit is complete. Just like if we study this light up here, we'll see there's two lines. One coming from the powerhouse, one going back. When we flip the switch, circuit is complete, light comes on. So same way, we receive knowledge from the spiritual master, then we render service back to the spiritual master, circuit is complete. Bing, we become enlightened. So pariprasnena seva, then the self-realized soul can impart knowledge unto you. And especially we want to get the mercy of the Vaishnava. Because it's only by the mercy of the Vaishnava, the Bhakt, because Bhakti lives in the heart of the Bhakt. So devotee, he can give us Bhakti. So we have a very beautiful song glorifying the Vaishnava by Srila Narottam Das Thakur. I think you all know, but we have it on the screen for you all. Ebara koruna korun Vaishnava Gosai Patita Pavana Toma Pachati Pava Darshani Pavitra Koro Eto Maragu Haritane Yaparari Tare Harina Tomatane Yaparade Nahi Parita Tomarari Noye Sada Govinda Visra Govinda Gahena Mora Vaishnava Para Pratijane Gauri Asha Sharane Rajuni Narotame Guru Jaya Apanaramari Ananda Gori Vaishnavrinda ki Ebara Karuna Koro Vaishnava Gosai. Actual word is Goswami, but out of love, affection, we say Gosai. In Bengali, out of affection, we say Gosai. O Vaishnav Gosai. Ebara Karuna Koro. Karuna we know means compassion. Just please be compassionate upon me. Toma bina keha dayo. Toma bina keha dayo jagata. What is it? I'm getting mixed up with another song. Patita pavana toma bina kevunai. Patit means fallen, ourselves. Patit. And pavan means to purify. Like you, there's no one who can purify the fallen souls. And he gives example, what is that? Gangara parasha hoile paschate pavan. Gangara parasha hoile paschate. That actual word is sparsha, but this is old Bengali, so we say parasha. And sparsha, we heard this word before in Bhagavad Gita. Where did we hear? Matra sparsha stukon. By touching. Touching Ganga is a very poetic way of saying taking bath in Ganga. Paschate, after some time we became purified. Like anybody went to Ardha Kumbh Mela just now? The beginning of the year? We had wonderful Ardha Kumbh, a big camp in Prayag. So people make kalpavas. 1 month they stay in Prayag and take bath in the Ganga. Cold waters of Ganga and Jamuna. So 1 month, paschate, after some time, pavan, they become purified. But about the Vaishnava, what does he say? Darshani pavitro eto maragun. Just by seeing a Vaishnava, one becomes purified. It's by seeing a Vaishnava. One time in Mahakumbh, one sadhu asked me, why are we giving more emphasis to Vaishnava than Ganga? I knew he must have some clever answer, so I said, I don't know. He said, one time that Ganga, she touched the lotus foot of the Lord. Lord Bhamande kicked a hole in the universe, and Ganga touched his foot, and she ran away. One time she touched his foot, and she ran away and flowed down through the whole universe, all the way down to the Bay of Bengal and down to the Patalalo. But the Vaishnava, again and again, he's touching the lotus feet of the Lord and always running towards the Lord. Ganga, one time she touched and ran away, but Vaishnava always touching lotus feet of the Lord and always running toward the Lord. So we're giving more emphasis on Vaishnava. Second step to get to Vrindavan is to get the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. If Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has opened the door to Vrindavan, it was practically lost till he himself went there, discovered Radhakund and Chamakund, then he sent the 6 Goswamis. So we want to get his mercy, and Mahaprabhu has given a very, very wonderful process of getting the mercy of the Lord. Very simple for us Kali Yugenyos, Kali Yuga inmates, ourselves, who are most, we talked about patit, we're the most patit, fallen. And what is that process? Simply chanting very loudly and very enthusiastically, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So simply by chanting the holy name, then we become purified to go to Vrindavan. So just to take us to Vrindavan, there's a very beautiful song. In fact, everywhere in the world when Prabhupada would give his lectures, he would sing this song. So you all know this song, but we'll still put it on the screen for you. Well, we don't even have it because everybody knows. And this is a very simple song by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. But Prabhupada sang it everywhere in the world before his lecture. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari So everywhere in the world, Srila Prabhupada used to chant this song before his lecture. This was his favorite bhajan. Why? It's a very simple song. Just like we were just singing the song of Narottam Das Thakur giving us instruction. Like he told that, he instructs us that Haristani aparadi thare harinam. That if we commit offense to the Lord, seva aparad, thare harinam, harinam will relieve us from those offenses. But if we commit offense to the Vaishnava, nahi paritran, we know paritranaya sadhanam. But for you, there's no paritranaya sadhanam. He's always giving us instruction. But in this song, there's no instruction. Sometimes we sing song, Gwala Vala Tanga Day2 Charai, Krishna's herding the cow with the cowherd voice. But no Lila in this song, only Krishna's names. But those names are arranged in such a way that whole picture of Vrindavan comes. Jai Radha Madhava, because Radha Madhav, they're the essence of Vrindavan. We've been traveling around from Hampi to Hubli to Hampi and Udupi and Bangalore. In Bangalore you have so many gigantic, huge trees. We saw so many forests. But why we're interested in Vrindavan forest? We don't see big, beautiful trees like Bangalore there. Very few. Because Radha and Madhav's pastimes are happening there. They're the essence of Vrindavan, the reason we're interested in this forest. Jai Radha Madhava, Kunja Vihari. And Vrindavan is filled with forests, kunj, so many kunjas, nikunjas, vikunjas. Beautiful place. Jai Radha Madhava, Kunja Vihari. Gopi Janabalava. And because there's so many cows there, we need lots of gopis to milk those cows. Gopi Janabalava. Prabhupada says, natural place. Actually, Vrindavan is meant to be a natural place. Now it looks more like your Bangalore. But anyway, real Vrindavan is just, there's no big tall buildings, no big wide roads, no motor cars, just cows and gopis and kunjas, and that is Vrindavan, natural. Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Balava. Giri Baradari, just like we have our Radha Gandharvika Giridari. Our picture of Vrindavan will be incomplete without Govardhan. Bolo Sikaraj Maharaj Ki. Water. And so our picture of Vrindavan will be incomplete without Giriraj, Giri Baradari. Yasoda Nandana. And Mother Yasoda is there. Mother Yasoda is there. She's the emblem of love for Krishna. Yasoda Nandana, Vraja Jana Ranjana, all the Brishbasis are there. Because Krishna loves the Brishbasi even more than his own life. Brishbasi Balab Sada Mida Jivan Pran. Lord says, Brishbasis are more dear than my life. Vraja Jana Ranjana. Jamuna is there. That Ganga, we one time touched the lotus feet of the Lord, but Jamuna, daily Krishna whole body was splashing and playing with his friends, doing boating pastimes on Jamuna with the gopis. So many wonderful, but daily. And evening also. Jamuna Tira, Banachari, and so many forests are there. Madhuvan, Talavan, Bahulavan, Kedarvan, Khamivan, Vrindavan, Madhuvan, what is that one? Bhadravan, Bandirvan, Belvan, Mahavan, Gokul. Like that, so many forests are there. So a whole picture of Vrindavan is coming. So one place we just mentioned was Govardhan, Gokul. Gokul Mahavan. So tonight we're going to go to Gokul. And the favorite pastime of everybody in Gokul, besides Jamashtami, is Damodar. There's a lot of devotees from... How many are going to Vrindavan for Kartik this year? Few devotees. All right, good. So, not far from the temple in Mahavan, there's a small little place called Ukal Bandhan. Ukal means the wooden grinding mortar. Ukal means the wooden grinding mortar. So what happened was Ma Yasoda was hearing everybody complain that all the, not so loud, it's going to start booing, that all the Krishna is coming to their houses and stealing their butter, milk, yogurt and ghee. Vinay. Huh? You say in Canada, you say Vinay, huh? Vinay. So Mother Yashoda was thinking that my Patidev, my husband Nanda Baba, he has 9 lakhs of cows. Almost 1 megabyte. Milk, yogurt, ghee, benai, like river is flowing in our house. Why Lalaba go to someone else's house to steal? It must be that the servant girls are not making the butter, benai properly. It's so hard to get good help these days. Even 5,000 years ago, Mother Yasoda had this complaint. This is an old complaint. So she thought tomorrow's Diwali, because this pastime happened on Diwali day, which is the middle of the month of Kartik. Therefore the whole month has become known as Damodar. Tomorrow's Diwali, I will give all the Nokaranis, I will give them all day off, chutti, and I will churn the butter myself, and then Lala won't have to go and steal. So that night before Diwali, she took the best milk of Braj from Krishna's favorite cow, Padma Ganda. You can understand, Padma means lotus and Ganda means fragrance. Her milk is fragrant like lotus. And Mother Yasoda heated it up and then she put yogurt culture. Because in Braj, we don't scrape off the cream and turn it into Vinay. We take the whole milk, turn it into yogurt, and then we turn the yogurt into Vinay. Prr, prr, prr. If you want to see, you can come to our Vrindakun festival every February. Just after Nityananda Prabhu's appearance day, we have a big festival. And part of that, we have everybody. We have Bangalore gopis and Braj gopis and Canada gopis and American gopis and British gopis and Italian gopis and Ruski gopis and even gopas also. Everybody gets their hand turning yogurt into Vinay. So she set up the yogurt. Now in the morning, she wanted to churn the butter. Now all the mothers know, and those of you going to be mothers someday, you'll learn very quickly, you can't get anything done around the house as long as the children are awake. All the ladies are laughing, they know. Huh? So Mother Yasoda thought, let me put Lala to sleep, then I will churn the butter. So she put him in a big high bed, and she sang sweet lullabies. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. And when Lala was sleeping, then she went to the butter churning room. She poured all that yogurt into this big butter churning pot. And she has a little rod, And she puts the rope around it and prrr, 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 just like this mridanga. Hmm? And she has so many bangles. Hmm? When I go to the West, nobody has bangles. I always feel so unhappy. None of the girls wear bangles in West. Hmm? Huh? In fact, I warned them that tomorrow we won't let you on the bus unless you buy some bangles. All her bangles are going ching, 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 just like this kartal, no? And Mother Yasoda, she's singing the names of her Lala. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. So Mridanga is there, Kartal is there, Nam is there. This is Nam Sankirtan. How Lala is going to sleep with Prem Nam Sankirtan going. This is Vatsalya Prem Kirtan. Prabhupada says your ordinary kirtan, Krishna hears and he says to Radha, oh, someone is singing our name. Now Prem, Vatsalya Prem Kirtan is going on. How Krishna will just hear it? He will have to go see who's singing. So Krishna woke up. But Mother Yasoda is putting him on a very high bed. And he's looking all four sides how to get down. But he's very small and bed is very tall. So he put his feet over the end of the bed like this, but he's too small, he can't touch the floor. But now he's so far down, he can't pull himself back up either, he's stuck. And he's crying. But brrr, brrr, ching, ching. Mother Yasoda can't hear him crying. Anyhow, he got tired, so he let go and boom, he came down. Then he ran to the butter churning room. And that person who's churning the hearts of everyone in the universe, he began to try to stop the churning rod of Mother Yasoda. Ching, ching, ching. The Mother Yasoda, she thought, this Lala, he's too hungry. He wants some milk. So she stopped her churning, she put him on her lap, she pressed her breast into his mouth and began to feed him milk from her own breast. We can't even imagine the fortune of Mother Yasoda. And she's seeing new little tooth is coming in. His beautiful smile is there. From the corners of his lips, little like pearl drops, few little drops of milk are squirting by. Blip, 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 blip. He has bimba fruit, red lips. And ping, 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 ping. Mother Yasoda, she just forgot everything. Just seeing her little Lala's smiling face. She even forgot that in the kitchen she put the milk to boil to make sweets for Lala. And we heard in Srimad Bhagavatam that that milk boiled over. Didn't we read that? But in their tikas, in their commentaries, our acharyas have explained something else. That milk was thinking that Mother Yasoda, she has unlimited love for Lala. And Lala has unlimited love for Mother Yasoda. She will go on giving milk, he will go on drinking, she will go on giving, he will go on drinking. This will go on for forever. I will never get offered to Krishna, so what is the use of my life? He decided to suicide himself by jumping into the fire. Suddenly, Mother Yasoda, she smelled that smell. We all know that smell, right? And she put Krishna down. Actually, she tried to put Krishna down. In American English, we have a saying, like a monkey on your back. We used to have, when I preached in Colombia, South America, we had a pet monkey. Now, if you want to put that monkey down, he'll put his tail around your one arm, he'll grab your ear, grab your neck. With every hand and foot, he's grabbing something. You cannot put a monkey down. You can't get them off your back. So Lala became like that. He grabbed Mother Yasoda's choti with one hand. He put his two arms around her arm like that. With his other hand, he's pulling her sari. Anyway, anyhow, Mother Yasoda, she managed to put him down on the ground and she ran to the kitchen. And in the kitchen we heard that she pulled some wood out of the fire and sprinkled some water on the milk to bring it back down. But our acharyas have explained that what happened was that milk was thinking that Mother Yasoda, she has the perfection of life. Krishna in his most attractive form as Gopal is sitting in her lap drinking milk from her own breast. We can't imagine the fortune of Mother Yasoda. All we can say is, Ma Yasoda ki. But Mother Yasoda is not worried about her own pleasure, her own satisfaction. She's worried about the Vaishnava. This milk is a Vaishnava who will get offered to Krishna in the form of sweets. She's not worried about her own self, she's worried about the Vaishnava. If you want to make quick advancement in Krishna consciousness, then you serve Vaishnavas. So she ran. So seeing Mother Yasoda's extraordinary love for the Vaishnavas, the milk jumped back into the pot. Meanwhile, Lala was very upset. I was drinking milk so nicely, and my Ma Yasoda just dropped me on the ground like this. What can I do? And this churning pot, because this rod is inside, it's got little pieces of wood like this. It has to be very thick, not easy to break. But in the kitchen we have this special stone for grinding the spices, for grinding the palak. We make palak paneer. That's a very heavy stone. So Lala, he took that stone and pow, he smashed a hole in the butter pot. And all the half-churned benet and whey and everything went all over the floor, made big mess. Then Lala thought, uh-oh, I'm going to get in big trouble. And he ran out the door of the churning room, and he looked in the storeroom. There's so much benet hanging from the pots, from the rafters. So he went there. It's too high, so he took that ukal, he climbed on top of the wooden grinding mortar, and he untied that pot and brought it downstairs, and he ran outside to enjoy his stolen benet. Now most of you have been to Vrindavan, right? How many? Almost everybody. So you know, as soon as there's something to eat, who comes? Monkeys. You know, you learned, huh? You went across the street, bought your fruit, and coming back, and from behind the monkey ripped it open, and all the monkeys were grabbing all your fruit. So all the monkeys came. And Lala, he thought, in my last avatar as Lord Ram, these monkeys did so much service, I didn't give them anything. At least this time, let me give them some butter. Benet. So he began to feed benet to all the monkeys. Meanwhile, Mother Yasoda came back and saw a big mess in the butter churning room. And you don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to figure anything out. There's these little buttery footprints going out of the butter churning room, going into the storeroom. There's little buttery footprints all over the ukal. Then the little buttery footprints run back outside to the courtyard. On the way to the courtyard, Mother Yasoda grabbed a stick. And she came up, because Lala's got his face toward the monkeys, he got his back to Mother Yasoda. She came up right from behind. Now those of you who've been to Vrindavan, you see all of us, even me, I didn't bring it with me, but we all have our stick. Because that monkey will come, he will jump on your shoulder, he will grab your glasses before you even know it. My friend Arjun was telling how one guy was in his party, older gentleman, he said, no monkey's going to get my glasses, and before you knew it, boop, boop, they were gone. And then he sits on the high wall, and that little piece that fits on your nose, he begins to bite that off. And you can wave your hands, you can yell, you can scream, you can do anything. He's out of your reach. For him, you don't exist. But if you have a stick, oh, then he throws those glasses and runs far away. So all of us who stay in Vrindavan, we have a stick. It's good for monkeys with tails and monkeys without tails also. So all those monkeys, they saw that stick in Mother Yasoda's hand. Then they all ran up into the tree. Then Lala turned around. He saw Mother Yasoda's coming with a stick. And he began to run. And he was running all around the courtyard. And Mother Yasoda's running behind. But Mother Yasoda has big hips and big swollen breasts. She can't run so fast like Lala. And he saw she's running behind. And in Srimad Bhagavatam we read that the flowers in her hair became loose and began to fall down to her feet. We read that, right? But our acharyas have explained something else. Those flowers were thinking that Mother Yasoda is chasing after that same Supreme Personality of Godhead, that the yogis, they sit in dhyan for thousands of years just to see the ray from the toe of his lotus foot, just to see the ray from his toenail. And she's chasing that same Supreme Personality of Godhead. Our position is not on the hair of Mother Yasoda, our position is on the feet of Mother Yasoda. They were coming down to touch Mother Yasoda's feet. Then Lala saw Mother Yasoda, she's huffing and puffing. So he thought, he slowed down and she caught him. And he was rubbing his eyes, all his cudgel is going all over his face. And he's crying, I'll be good, I won't do it again, I'll be good, don't beat me. So Mother Yasoda thought, all right, if he becomes too frightened, it's not good. She threw that stick away. He said, please forgive me, and Mother Yasoda, all right, I'm going to forgive you. We didn't read that in Srimad Bhagavatam, but our acharyas have explained. Mother Yasoda said, all right, I will forgive you. But you did two offenses. One offense was breaking the pot. That was a very naughty thing to do, but I'm going to forgive you for that. But this stealing, if you grow up to become a thief in life, you will get so many problems. So I'm going to have to punish you for that one, so you don't become a thief in your future life. And your Satwali, what do you say, companion in this theft was this ukkal, this wooden grinding mortar. So I'm going to tie the both of you together. And she got some ropes. And she tied all the ropes together and she tied it around the pot and she tried to tie around Krishna's belly. And his 2 fingers too short. Then she got more ropes and tied it all together and still his 2 fingers too short. Then all her friends began to gather to watch the fun. And they're all laughing and said, Arisaki, this morning you tied a little black string around his waist. Now with all this rope you can't tie him up. Because we go in the village, all the little children have little black string around their waist, no? Now with all this rope you can't. But Mother Yasoda, she's angry. Anger means Rajagun. Can we tie up Krishna with Rajagun? We can't even tie him up with Sattvagun. Then she got more ropes. She got all the ropes that we tie around the back feet of the cows when we milk them. First of all, you know that milk comes from the cow, right? I don't know, you live in a big city like Bangalore. We hardly ever see cow, we just see traffic. My godbrother Guru Kripa Maharaj, he never knew milk came from the cow. My mother buys it in the store in a bottle. So if you don't know, there's an animal called the cow, and she has a big milk bag like this, and you squeeze on the teats, and this milk comes out, this wonderful milk comes out. Now if you squeeze too hard, then she'll kick. Then your milk bag, milk bucket, and you and everything goes flying. So we get these little ropes and we tie it around the back legs like this, and then we milk. If she kicks, then nothing happens. So Mother Yasoda got all of those ropes. Now you know, this was biology class. She got all of those ropes, and all her friends are laughing. Then Mother Yasoda, she began to laugh. When Mother Yasoda laughed, she transcended all the modes of nature. Immediately, boom, she was able to tie him up. Then she went to clean up the mess in the butter churning room. Meanwhile, Lala's tied up to the ukkal. And Krishna and Balaram and all the cowherd boys came. And Balaram saw Krishna all tied up like that. Are Kaniya, what happened? Who did this? I will burn that person to ashes. Because we know in its form as Anantashesh, when the end of the universe comes, by fire, he burns the whole universe to ashes. You don't want to stick around to see that. You better follow Prabhupada back to Godhead. I will burn that person to ashes. Who did this? Said Maya. I will, Maya? What did you do? I didn't do nothing. Nah. If Maya tied you up, I'm not getting involved. You must have done something. Hey, Madhumangal, come here. Madhi, Batuka. No, we sing Batu Dvijaraj. Batuka means young Brahmin boy. Oh, Batuka, tie me, untie me. Madhumangal said, look, you guys all make the plan. You guys all execute the plan. Then you guys all run away. I'm lame. I get stuck behind. I'm the one that gets the blame. Now you're in trouble. I'm happy. I'm not getting involved. Soka Krishna, Vasudama, Sridama, Sudama. They all come and they try to untie. But this knot is tied with Vatsalya Ras. And cowherd boys therein. Sakya Ras, right? This Vatsalya Ras is stronger than Vatsalya Ras, Sakya Ras. So they can untie that knot. Then Krishna, all right, you guys are useless. Get out of the way. And he saw these twin Arjun trees. We know the story. We don't have time tonight to go. But that's Nalakuvera and Manigriva cursed. And he went in between the two trees, and the ukkal went sideways and got stuck. And he gave a little pull, and these huge, not neem, Arjun trees were bigger than the huge gulmohar trees we see here on the sides of the road. Huge trees. And this little tiny Lala, he gave a little tug, and those two gigantic trees came crashing down. And Lala Govara came out, they offered their prayers, they begged forgiveness, Krishna sent them back. Then Nanda Baba, he heard this horrible sound, he came running. He saw these two Arjun trees, how these huge trees have fallen down, he cannot even imagine. And Krishna is lying in between them, safe. Somehow God has saved my child. He ran there, he saw Lala's all tied up. He's in Vatsalya Ras, he immediately untied that knot. Lala jumped into his arms. He said, Lala, who did this? He said, Maya, what did you do? I didn't do nothing, Baba. Meanwhile, Mother Yasoda came running, because she also heard this horrible crashing sound. And she saw Lala in the arms of Nanda Baba, so she came running with her arms out, and Lala went on this side. Then she came on this side, he hit his face on this. Then she came this side, he hit his face. Then crying like a cow who's lost her calf, Mother Yasoda went running to her room, sobbing and sobbing. And Baba said, Aray Lala, go to your Maya. Said, Nay. I was drinking milk, she threw me on the ground and she tied me with ropes and chased me with a stick. I don't want to see this Maya. And Baba said, but then Lala, who's going to put you to bed tonight? He said, you, Baba. Who's going to heat up the milk to put you to bed? He said, you, Baba. I don't want to see this Maya. And who's going to wake you up in the morning? He said, you, Baba. Two, Baba. Huh? And who's going to give you a bath and get you ready to go cow herding? He said, two, Baba. Who's going to make your breakfast? He said, two, Baba. So Nanda Baba took him home. He gave him his bath. He heated up the milk. He gave him his milk. He tucked him in bed. Then Lala said, Baba, tell me a story. We're going to connect this with your temple. You'll see. So Nanda Baba said, all right, long time ago there was a very evil king named Hiranyakashipu. And even though he was a very evil demon, his son Prahlad was a great devotee of the Lord. And he tried to make his son into a demon, but he was instructed by Narad Muni and he became a devotee. And he was teaching all the students about Krishna consciousness. So his father tried to kill him in so many ways. He threw him into the blazing fire. He was unharmed. He threw him from the cliff. The rocks became like futons. Bing, bing, he just bounced. He put him in a pot of boiling oil. The oil became cool. He threw him in a pit of snakes. He had demons attack him with their weapons. The weapons turned around and attacked the demons. Then he became furious. Prahlad, where do you get your power? He said, Baba, I get from the same place as you, from the Lord, from Bhagawan. Where is this Bhagawan? Well, Baba, Bhagawan is everywhere. He's everywhere. Is he here? Is he here? Is he in this pillar here? Yes, Baba. So then Hiranyakashipu took his sword and he smashed that pillar. And Lala jumped out of the bed and went, Rah! And pretended to tear apart Hiranyakashipu. And Baba said, how does he know the end of this story? I never told this story before. Now, Lala, you take rest. So next morning, Baba woke him up, bathed him, dressed him. Then Mother Rohini came. And Mother Rohini was very frightened. And she said, Mother Yasoda is going to, before she could even end the word, Lala understood Mother Yasoda is leaving her body. He just said, Mother Yasoda is going to, and Lala jumped from Nanda Baba's arms and he ran and jumped into the arms of Mother Yasoda. Yasoda Damodar ki jai. So in this way our acharyas have milked out the nectar of this beautiful pastime of Damodar Lila. And somehow I connected it. Now you never heard me sing a story like this. So anyway, what time is it? 8:35, okay. So we'll put our voice to rest here. But before we put our voice to rest, we have a very beautiful song. It's actually the national anthem of Braj. Just like you will have your Rashtriya Geet. Even when you go to the movies, you have to sing, So this is the Rashtriya Geet of Braj. And this is dancing music. Anyway, you won't be able to sit down when we sing this song. So you'll just might as well stand up now and start dancing. Everybody, khadi ho jaye. Stand up. Jai Jai Radhe, Jai Jai Shyam, Jai Jai Sri Vrindavanada. Jai Jai Radhe, Jai Jai Shyam, Jai Jai Sri Vrindavanada. Jai Jai Shyama, Jai Jai Shyam, Jai Jai Sri Vrindavanada. Jai Jai Shyama, Jai Jai Shyam, Jai Jai Sri Vrindavanada. Jai Jai Sri Vrindavanada. Pavana Radhe Tero Nam Pavana Sivran Savana Jai Jai Sivran Jai Jai Gopi, Jai Jai Gopal, Jai Jai Janani Hari Jai Jai Gopi, Jai Jai Gopal, Jai Jai Janani Hari Govinda Govinda gaoge, prema padarata paoge. Govinda Govinda gaoge, prema padarata paoge. Jai Jai Radhe, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Jai saroge, Jiji baji aroge. सफल करे पुण्य कुंड में जन्म तले अपना जीवन सफल करे कुंड कुंड में जन्म तले अपना जीवन सफल करे Jai Jai Radhe, Jai Jai Jai, Jai Jai Dinabandhu. Jai Jai Radhe, Jai Jai Jai, Jai Jai Dinabandhu. Jai Jai Radhe, Jai Jai Jai, Jai Jai Dinabandhu. Jai Jai Sri Vrindavan. Bolo Sri Vraja Vrindavan ki. Jai Jai Sri Radhe. Jai Gaur Hari. Revealer of the holy Dham, Srila Prabhupada ki. Jai Nitya Lila Vishnu Vishnupada, Savine Grace, Srila A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada ki. ISKCON Samsavagacharya, Savine Grace, Srila Prabhupada ki. Ananda Guri Vaishnavrinda ki. Sad Goswami Prabhu ki. Amacharya Haridas Thakur ki. Prem Si Kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda ki, Sri Sri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopi Go, Shama Kun Radha Kun Giri Govardhan ki, Brajabhumi Vrindavan Dham ki, Sri Navadip Mayapur Dham ki, Sri Jagannath Puri Dham ki, Gangamai Jamunamai ki, Srimati Brindadevi Tulsi Maharani ki, ISKCON Bangalore ki, Sri Sri Nrsinga Giridhari Mandir ki, Sri Sri Prahlad Lakshmi Nrsinga ki, Sri Sri Mahaprabhu Gandharvika Giridhari ki, Sri Vrindavan Dham ki, Jai Go Premanand. All glories to the Assembly. All glories to the Assembly. All glories to the Assembly. All glories, all glories, all glories to Sri Guru Gauranga. Glories to you, Srila Prabhupada.